Welcome back to Brumley's Restaurant here inside the beautiful General Morgan Inn here in downtown Greenville. We are live this morning and we're talking about their brand new spring menu here at Brumley's. And I've got Executive Chef Jordan Greene with me. Always good to see you, my friend.
Great to see you again. Yep.
Let's talk about, first of all, you had a fantastic Easter.
Yeah, it was a great turnout.
About 300 people showed up.
Yeah,
and you fed them.
Yes, we fed them good too. So everybody got to come in and enjoy that with their families. Yeah.
And we were talking to Jessy earlier. You got Mother's Day coming up. That's the next big holiday coming up. Got to take care of Mom, and you have a great menu set up for that.
Yeah, I mean, some of that stuff, is some of the favorites that my mom used to make. So I like to envelop a little bit of that. And, those are just traditional items that I wanted to place on that menu.
And talk to us about your spring menu. We're here. That's why we're here today. You let your imagination run wild when it comes to springtime, especially. You want to get those fresh things out there. You want to get as much fresh out there as you can.
Absolutely. I mean, you have the lighter fare. We want to touch on seafood as well. So, whenever you're going in that direction, we still want to keep that mountain feel to it, that Appalachian feel, throughout every dish. So, like here, we even have the braised mussels, but we envelop a little bit of whiskey whenever we braise those, so, and some Benton's bacon in there as well, which you can't go wrong with Benton's.
You cannot go wrong with Benton's bacon.
Yeah, absolutely. We have an 85 heirloom chicken salad here. Those are some local heirloom tomatoes, and then we've got a little salt rising bread. That's from Mountain View Bakery. They actually deliver that to us fresh. A lot. And
I want to make a point here. Every time you can use a local supplier, a farmer or whatever, if they're local, you want to use them.
Absolutely. Even on the top there, those microgreens here come from Greenville, from a local farm here. So we like to build those relationships and try to utilize that when we can.
It's a win-win for you. It's a win for you. You get great ingredients. It's a win for them because they get to sell their product.
Absolutely. And I'm all about that. I'm all about that. So,
farm to table?
Yes, farm to table.
All the time?
All the time.
All right. Talk to us about those beignets you have.
This right here is one of our most popular things on the new menu. So you've just got a traditional beignet, which has that sweet donut kind of flavor to it, stuffed with a blackened crab salad, and then we sear that in a blackened butter.
Oh my goodness.
Then we just do a nice little aioli on the bottom in our house-made hot sauce that we make here.
And you get a really good fresh source for all your seafood.
Yes, actually, we go through Buckhead, and they get it as fresh as we can. Sometimes we'll go through Greene Seafood in Bristol. So we like to touch on that as much as possible. And then, of course, going from here, then we've got one of our fan favorites. We finally brought it back.
And I'm going to tell you something. Jessy told me this. I'm telling on Jessy right now.
Okay.
She told me this. This is like your all's version of the McRib.
Yes, yeah. It's
because
gone
you keep bringing it back.
Yeah, exactly.
You keep bringing it back because people love it so much.
Yeah, that's it. Whenever you stuff a taco with fresh pulled pork, and then we have our house-made coleslaw, some smoked Gouda cheese in there, little house-made blueberry preserves actually on this one, and some crispy potato sticks. You can't really go wrong.
We talk about layers.
Yep.
And that one is just layer after layer after layer of flavor that works well together.
Exactly. You got the salty, you got the sweet, a little bit of the bitter, a little bit of this. That's what we want to work with everything we do, just to play with the palate a little bit.
And homemade chips as well.
Oh yeah, homemade chips. This reminds me of being a kid going down to the Irish Festival and getting these fresh fried right in front of you. So I wanted to kind of envelop that and bring that here.
You make your house-made pickles here too?
We make house-made pickles here, and actually we just now started putting our house-made hot sauce on the tables as well.
Now we're going to come in a little while and talk about some other items you have on your menu as well. When you sit down to make a menu, no matter what the season, what's the first thing that you tick a box? What is the first thing for you?
I just try to think of the community as much as I possibly can. Doing it for as long as I have here, you start to get a feel for what people enjoy and what people don't enjoy. So first and foremost, you have to work with that, but then the creativity, the creative aspect of it really takes over, and you're able to basically write a song.
And we were showing that menu earlier for Mother's Day. You have some traditional favorites on there, and you have some on there that I was going to ask you about, like that sweet tea salmon.
Yeah.
You don't think about putting those two things together.
Right. Well, and that was actually one that I put on the original menu whenever I came back.
Really?
Yeah. Wanted to put that sweet tea salmon on there. It was one of those ideas that I had, and it's been on the menu ever since. It's been a favorite.
And talk to me. This is definitely a favorite because people keep saying we need those tacos back. But what are some of the other favorites that people have said to you over the years? We got to have this at one point during the year.
The chicken schnitzels Schnitzel's one of those that it's just here. You know, we have our Scotty burger. We have our traditional favorites, you know, that we always hit with. Our Brumley salad, we changed that from the fall to the spring, you know, whatever fruit is the best available, you know, so those are always some favorites that we always have. Yeah.
Keeping it real.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
I like it. We'll come back here with Chef Jordan here in just a little while, talk about some of the other amazing things they have here on the spring menu here at Brumley's Restaurant. I encourage you, please come and enjoy a meal, because this gentleman right here can cook, okay? And we want you to come down and enjoy Brumley's Restaurant right here at the General Morgan Inn. We'll be back in just a little while with more.